Hey guys, we're here at the body shop, and this is Nick, and this is my stepdad. And my stepdad here has done some work on the bike too as well. You guys have seen some other stuff like with the rear tire and that. And this is Nick, and we're gonna kind of go over some things that's going on with the paint job on it.
Let's take a look. Where are we at first?
Well, actually, the first thing I want to show you is this thing right here. That was kind of scuffed up right there.
Looks like it's kind of scuffed all the way around.
Okay. Yep. And what happened was I was going to work, and you know, Menards, they got the pole there.
Yep.
You know, by the entrance door. Kind of went up on that and leaned it towards it, and this thing kind of raised up, which is actually supposed to be flush.
I'm not sure what we can do with that. You know, I don't know. Is there any diagrams of these?
Not really.
Okay. I mean, we could maybe try like a heavy adhesive and some weight down on it, get it to stick again.
Okay.
This we would just try and sand and buff out.
Right. Yep. And then the other thing was, I got this thing right here.
Yep.
I kind of backed into a, you know, one of those pedestrian walk lights.
Yep. Unless you want to get crazy, I think we should just touch that up, because there's no point to break it off, and we would have to paint the whole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just touch it up, be fine.
Yeah.
And then there was some other minor scratches. There's one. Yep.
Yeah, this would polish out pretty good, I think.
Okay.
Looks like there's another small one there too.
Yep. Yeah. You know where Parkview is? And I was on the path there on School Street.
Okay.
And those two signs, you know, that kind of leaned over, kind of scraped it.
Yeah.
And it kind of went, I think it might be on the top there, and then maybe on the other side. So.
Yeah, it looks like you just need some buffing and touching up. Get you back on the road.
And down here, I can't remember what side it was on, but at work I hit some pallets, and
Right here.
yep, yeah, that's the spot. And I told my boss, I said, you know, I'm not parking over there by the bike rack, but by the guard shack, because they, you know, stack the pallets there over there all the time, and it you know, gets pretty annoying, and having to walk around them and everything like that. You guys don't do interior work, do you?
Not like a reupholstery and stuff.
Okay.
But you were talking about relocating that switch?
Yeah. And I'll show you in here. And I've got some soldering too. Yeah, this guy right here. Maybe somewhere up here on this side.
Move it up.
Yep. Yep.
So the main things, you have this battery switch here. Try to get this open for you. We kind of tucked your wires away so they weren't kind of hanging all over the side here and going through these crevices. So we have them going through this panel here now instead of around it.
Awesome. Yeah, so it's tucked behind the chloroplast there?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And then if we go look to this side, should we just open that other door?
Yep.
Go ahead and do that. We open this other door. Your little meter here now works, so you can see what your voltage is at. You don't have to worry about messing through your menus.
Yep. And yeah, I know it's still on the cycle analyst, but that's the primary one that goes through the battery, and then it goes through that and then to the cycle analyst, so it like loses like 1/10 of a volt, and it's a little, the cycle analyst is a little bit off.
Well, and it's nice to know that it's telling you the truth. You know that one isn't funky.
Right.
The last thing is your defroster there. We put a screw in it to hold it right in place, so you don't have to worry about holding it up while you ride your bike anymore.
Yep, and it's pointed right at it, and then the heat just goes up the windshield.
Yes, sir.
And also the tires too.
Yeah, we put basically we put tire shine on them to make them look a little pretty for now.
Oh yeah, yep. And everything looks good. And
yes, sir.
Yep. And thanks for your service.
Yeah.
And I'll be definitely coming by here more.
Oh,
so
anytime.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Hey guys, so we just got the bike back from the body shop and it looks super awesome. I mean, the finish is amazing, and they put like a kind of a wax finish. I can't remember what the guy said exactly what it was. You heard it when they went over everything. Though the key thing was that down here and down here, when water would and dirt would spray up and get all over in here, the dirt and gunk isn't gonna stick there. It's just gonna slide right off, and it's gonna be super helpful during the winter time. And and they put a new finish on it, and as I'm touching the finish on it, it feels really smooth and not like what it was before. It I guess kind of felt a little bit rougher, but I'm not a whole lot familiar with what they did on it, but it definitely looks better, and there's to it and how it looks, and I'm super satisfied with it. And in here they did an awesome job with this, and as you guys seen in the videos, they went over everything. And also with the heater, there's a screw in there, and I've got to anchor the base down to the top part of the dash, because that still kind of wobbles a little. I only got like one piece of tape on there, so it just kind of still wobbles some. But other than that, the last thing that has to be done here is the chain. So, sorry. And it still rubs up against this disc brake. You can probably kind of see it down there, and it's still touching, and especially right up here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not very well, but anyway, I did get a new chain. I'm not sure if that's the right size chain or not, but I'll see when I get the new one. They said a 420 chain for motorcycles is what you're supposed to use on it, and I'll put the link to the chain down below for you guys who own these and need a replacement. I think Eric's had the same one. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But there was a video where he did a chain replacement on his, and my back end, some with the alignment must be off. I'm not really sure. So, but I mean, look at that. That just looks spotless, though, doesn't it? And eventually, I think my horn up here is loose, and I'm going to take these off. William showed me, or sent me an email on how to do it, and I think one of these days, once it warms up a little bit more, I'm going to probably do that. It's still a little bit cold outside. So anyway, there you guys go. And again, like and subscribe. And I do all kinds of other videos on here, vacation, flight sim videos, or some of my other hobbies. And I just pretty much put my life on YouTube, you know. So it's something I enjoy doing. But I mean, look at this. Just by touching it, it feels so super awesome.